wow, phew, what a win. We can all relax now. What a night. What a night. The one night of the year that we needed all of our squad to step up and deliver, and they've gone and done it tonight. Credit to the players. Credit has to go to David Moyes, especially. The last couple of games, he's obviously implemented a game plan for us to be attacking. The players have responded. I thought, to a man, the entire 11 tonight was brilliant. I knew we needed a fast start. I knew we needed to get a couple of early goals, show our intent, calm the nerves down, and that's exactly what we saw. 5 minutes in, Antonio, the man, can't stop scoring at the minute, and he's really getting a knack for becoming that lone lead striker. He's making the striker decisions and runs, and getting himself into the right areas. Great finish, not what we necessarily expect from Antonio, that kind of a finish. I know it, obviously to a striker that's bread and butter, but it was a great finish by Mikel Antonio. And to be 2 goals up within inside 10 minutes, we were in dreamland. That was exactly the start we needed. And I mean, Jared Bowen, what a delicious ball into the back post for Thomas Souček. And Thomas Souček is... I mean, this ball from Bowen is dropped over the top of Kabasele's head. And Souček, right place, right time for the umpteenth time since the restart. This guy, he is the midfielder I think we've been looking for. We've always said we need that extra midfielder. We're going to have to pay big money for it. Will it be William Carvalho? That type of a person. I think it's Thomas Souček. I think we've got him from absolute steal at 17 million. I cannot wait to see him next season, obviously, because we pretty much confirmed survival tonight. I cannot wait to see him next season and how he can grow as a player, because he is always looking to get forward and go into the box. But the thing is, he has the legs to get back into midfield. As you can see from the distance that he covers every week on that stat from Sky Sports, it's ridiculous. He's like a gazelle. But his timing, getting into the box and getting his head on crosses, he just has such a natural knack for it, is what I'd say. You can't teach what he does. He's that natural instinct to be in the right place at the right time, but to get on the end of the crosses and stuff. It's phenomenal. I thought he was exceptional tonight. We were already in dreamland at 2-0, but then to see what Declan Rice went and did, my word. I mean, just 3-0 before half time. It's like, what? It was just like Norwich all over again almost. We were in dreamland. And I mean, Declan Rice is, in my estimations, is already up here, but he could even go up here if he starts adding that shooting to his game where, he's scoring goals from 25, 30 yards out. Suddenly defences are a bit like, don't give this guy half a yard because he can unleash that shot. And we've not seen that before, where he's absolutely swaz one into the top bin. I'd have to go check the replay sort of from behind Rice to see if it was keeper error or if it was just such an unbelievable strike by Dec. But on face value from what we saw, especially during the watch long for myself and Charlie, Declan Rice, he's on another wavelength. He is on another level. I really hope we get to see another year of it next season. Anyway, 3-up at half time, and I think everybody was just over the moon ecstatic. That second half, I was worried. Obviously, when they got their goal early on, I thought, oh no, this is the markings of a 3-3 here, all the hallmarkings of a 3-3. Thankfully, it wasn't to be the case. I thought we defended excellently after that goal went in. I know Diop ran out to try and tackle one of Watford's players, and it kind of ended up in, the team being a sort of a bit muddled and lost out on positions and stuff. But we'll gloss over that. But yeah, I thought we soaked up so much pressure in that last sort of half. Wasn't the best half going forward. Didn't really create as many chances as we did. But I expected that. It was going to be all balls. So Watford need the win just as much as we did. So I kind of expected that from Watford. Just didn't expect to see the first half from us that we did. Man of the match for me today, I think it has to be Angelo Ogbonna. Like I said, I think even Souček and Rice and Antonio, Jared Bowen, they were all brilliant. But for me, I think, it has to go to Angelo Ogbonna. I think he was he was exceptional tonight. The tackles, the recoveries, being a nuisance at corners, that kind of stuff. I think he really has stepped up his game this year for me, and I think it's so close. This two-way tie at the top for Hammer of the Year is between Rice and Ogbonna, with Mikel Antonio as late shout coming in. And I know David Moyes obviously will cop a lot of flack for how we perform some weeks, but for me, I think he deserves some credit tonight. It's back-to-back wins for the first time since the start of the season under Pellegrini, and these were two tough games against two tough opponents. Or I guess Norwich were kind of already gone, but at that point they weren't gone. So you could say it was still two must-win games, and we've come out of them with 7 goals and only conceded 1. So yeah, I think obviously credit to David Moyes tonight. Really set the team up well, and he seems to have got his formula working and the team that he wants. The teams that scoring him goals, the team that is giving him 110% every week. But what a revelation! Jarrod Bowen and Thomas Souček have been. And yeah, I can go to bed a happy man tonight. It is just Phewwww is probably going to be the title of my fan cam tonight. It's just Phewwww. Premier League football for another season. Let me know what you think. Do you agree? Do you disagree? All that kind of good stuff. And thank you to everybody that joined myself and Charlie tonight for the watch along. And I'll see you soon.